I'm back again. So I'm going to show you. I'm going to dump the water from the bacalao, and I actually just started I decided I was going to make rice. I'm going to make pesto basmati rice. So I've got that doing its thing. Here's the bacalao. I'm about to pull that. So y'all just give me a minute. Just give me a minute. Y'all here without that light bugging y'all. Second time I'm rinsing these guys. Second time I'm rinsing them. I'm going to boil that one more time, and then I'll be ready to do what I got to do with it. Hopefully you guys can still see me. I kind of flip-flop my lights, because that light was getting a little crucial. So as you can see, got the rice, bacalao, rice, bacalao, me. So you guys tell me what's up, what's going on. Talk to me. I'm going to actually try not to make this live too long, just because, as I told you guys last live, I'm not 100%. But I'm better, I'm just not 100%, so. Hey, Daily Showers, yeah, I'm doing okay. I hope you are doing as well and having a good day as well. Just doing my thing, doing my cooking. Alright, so as you can see, basmati rice, it's actually one of the good rices. It's a healthier rice, and at the same time, it cooks really fast, so you have to be on top of it. Cooks really, really fast. I'm gonna add like 4 tablespoons of my homemade pesto sauce. My J's sauce. I'm not really going to call it a pesto sauce, but I mean, the color is green, so. Yeah, I understand, you know, you really need a day to relax, or at least after work to sit and just relax. I know what you're talking about. I'm actually making my own style of pesto basmati rice, as you can see there. And then I'm going to start showing you guys how to build a bacalao, which is codfish. It's something traditional that we Puerto Ricans actually eat a lot of. It's to help. Some people say it's not a healthy fish, but hey, I love it and I eat it a whole lot. I make it in many different ways, and I'm going to show you one way to make it. It's a quick and simple way to make it. It's not difficult, so. It's a very super salty fish, so you have to kind of unsalt it before you start messing with it. You can use any other fish. You have an allergy to cod, or you just don't like cod. I mean, you can use you can do tuna. If you can't do cod, you can try to do tuna. You can do fish of any other kind. You can do shrimp, you can do lobster, you can do crab meat. Just make it however. It has to be minced. Gotcha, allergies. Okay, I understand completely. You can do minced chicken, you can do minced beef, you can do any kind of other meat. If you have an allergy to seafood. All right. Stole it. My rice. Bring that down. Alright, so take a fork. I don't know how I'm going to get you guys to see this, but maybe I can try to do it with one hand. How about that? So you see how you're going to just take it and you're going to just mince it. Break it into little bitty pieces. Let me see if I can bring you guys over here. Phone wants to act crazy. Woo 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 woo. Mincing it. I just took it off the stove. If not, I'd go all hands in. All hands in. This can be done any which way. I mean, If you have kids, I can understand too. Sometimes they have allergies to fish, but if they love chicken, do minced chicken. You can do minced beef. I know the other day I went to Giant and they have packets of, what do you call it? It's like steakums. But they're not steakums. They have like shredded beef in packs. They have shredded chicken. They have shredded pork in these packets. So beef, chicken, pork, fish. You can do either of those. Just basically just kind of boil them. Make sure that you properly shred them. Like literally, like shred it. Obviously I'm going to shred it more than that. If it'll behave, I can shred it down to the core, but it's hot. If not, okay, yeah, they I don't know if every Giant sells them, but I know that they have, it's over where the meat department is, and they usually have them in like a, what do you call those like little bins that they have plugged in, that they remove the little freezers. And usually the packs are for $5 only. So that's usually what I tend to grab, and that's actually the type of meat that the shredded chicken or the beef I actually use here in the house to make like egg rolls and stuff, or do something like this. I preferably, for the chicken though, I don't buy those packs as much. I rather just use like the chicken tenders or the chicken breasts. Boil them up until you can't boil them anymore. Really, really, really shred them properly. I take and reboil them again with whatever type of seasoning it is that you want to put. I add in vegetables. Sometimes I do without, and I do a side of mashed potatoes, homemade. I don't use boxed items here in this house. Even down quarter my cakes, I don't use boxed items. Very rarely you're going to catch me eating anything out of a box unless it's cereal, taco shells, and from the freezer section, no. I make everything at home. Everything at home. Oh man, you're killing me. Okay. Can you do noodles? You can do noodles. You can do rice. You anything. You can fix anything. Is it just you, the kids? I don't mean to be, prying into your business or anything. I have allergies myself, so I have to be careful. But that's why I'd rather cook myself than to go out and eat. Gotcha. Yeah. Stay away from bread, potatoes. See, I can't do, I can't have peanuts. I can't do mayonnaise, and I can't do butter. I definitely can't have chocolate. Family background suffers a lot from diabetes and stuff, so I have to be careful with sugars, with carbs and all that stuff. Yes, you can. And indeed you can. Indeedy you can. I'm sorry. There are many things that you can, though, make to fit in within that diet, though. Don't get me wrong. A lot of people think because they're dieting and they're doing this, they have to do this or that, or they can't have this or that. You limit yourself within your your span of calories and carbs and all that good stuff, and you're capable of having almost just about everything everybody else can have. You just have to limit yourself. Alright, as you can see, I'm almost there. Almost there. Be right back. Just turning my rice, making sure every grain is cooked. I hate uncooked rice. Okay. So you're going to take a pack of sazon and put it in there. You have to be careful when you're putting it in there because you don't want it to be super salty. I'm going to add in some garlic powder. Some Bacalao. A little bit of cayenne pepper. Ginger. I use it in almost everything I cook. Why? Because ginger is good for your stomach. Good for that digestion. Parsley flakes. Then I'm going to throw in some thyme. Get it? Some thyme. I put the Goya sazon in it just to kind of give the bacalao some color, because as you can see, it doesn't have any color. Usually put about 2 teaspoons and a half in it. Depends on how much you like recadito. I love it. I use it for all my soups, beans, meats. you're mixing, continue to keep trying to mince those pieces that you missed. That way it also, that color can get everywhere. Okay. I actually add some of this to give it, this has actually no flavor to it, just adds color. Okay. Then you do like a, I kind of eyeball it in like a teaspoon maybe of oil. Then I add like a 1/3 cup of water, maybe not even a whole cup. I actually do 1/2 of a 1/3 of a cup of water. You remember those onions I cut earlier? Yeah. So, see that? I'm gonna actually add 1/2 of what I cut. And guess what I'm gonna do? That's right. I'm gonna put it right back on the stove. So those onions can cook down a bit. So let me mix. There you have it. So there you have bacalao made J style. Pesto basmati rice, J style. So if you like what you see, like I always say, don't forget about your girl. Like, subscribe, share if you have to. Take note if you want any of the recipes. Take note. I try to speak as slow as I can so you guys can get everything. But if you have any questions, like I always say, comments, concerns of any kind, please comment down below and I will answer them. Alright, you guys have a blessed evening. Bye.